Hello, people of the internet. Good afternoon, good evening, a happy Monday to you all. Hopefully, your week is off to a great start. It is good to be back in some way, shape, or form, limited capacity, things like that. But we have got music to check out. Yes, indeed. And we have got quite an exciting one because this man's here has dropped nothing but bangers in the last couple of years because Mr. Kim Ki, Mr. Girl Group Choreo King, is back with a brand new solo release titled Good and Great. And if it's anything like the past releases that we've gotten from Key, it is going to be good and great all at the same time. Very much excited for this. Of course, Shiny had their comeback a little while ago as a group, and that was a blast and a joy. And now we have a Key solo to check out. So let's dive into it. Roll intro. So I have no idea what kind of concept Key's going for in terms of sound. Like if we go back on previous releases, Gasoline, loud, loud in your face, confidence. Got songs like Killer. Oh, Killer, I think might still be one of, if not my top soloist title track of the year. And that's very much a like retro synth bias kicking into play there. But oh man, Killer was so good. I Hate That with Taeyeon was really good. Bad Love. He's just he's been on a roll when it comes to solo releases, and I'm really hoping that the trend continues. But there's only one way to find out, so let's dive into it. Here we go. I'm good, I'm great, I work, get paid. You have to bear with me on like frame rate issues and things like that. That's my laptop trying not to spontaneously combust. We got a groove though. Keep the vocals. Is that a Married to the Music reference? Hey yo, hold on. Genuinely, why does this groove so much? Oh, even in the pre-chorus, it's still got a groove. It's not a very punchy chorus yet. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's not a very loud and in your face chorus. Okay. Hey, rapper Key, okay. You know, as much as I like Key's like really loud music, this one kind of grooves a little bit. It's a little bit not sedated, but like a little bit tamer. It's letting the beat do a lot of the talking and the movement. What is whoa. Okay, this like animated sequence is tripping me out. I hear you floating up there. Bruh. The run at the end there? Oh. And no SMY at the end. Today is a great day indeed. You know what? I kind of dig it. I kind of do dig it. It's I don't know something about the like an office themed MV dropping on a Monday just tickles me on the inside a little bit. I find that kind of amusing, like that coincidence. On the song itself, though, it's the thing is like I've really latched onto Key's solo stuff in probably the last like 3 4 years, and apart from a couple like hate that wasn't a very loud explosive song, but that's kind of been like Key's trend has been the loud, the high energy, the explosive, right? Even a song like Bad Love, which was like a slower synth song, still very much had a lot of power behind it. This is a really calm title track in comparison, and I kind of like it. Now, don't get me wrong, I was looking forward to a very loud and energetic Key song. Am I mad that we didn't get it? No. And that's what I'm surprised by. Is Key's always been the kind of person, especially as a performer, where he's really gonna throw 110 into everything, whether it's like the vocals, the music, the choreo, the MV, the drip. But I feel like with Good and Great, just kind of let the vibes go to 110 and just let everything else kind of take a back seat. It's like, hey, we're gonna give you a little bit of a break and just kind of let you tune out and groove along with the song. And I like that direction. And there's if you keep doing the same thing over and over again in terms of just like volume levels and impact levels, you're more like the audience who've been there, especially for a long time. Some of them might be more or less receptive to it, or I mean, not as impacted as much as the ideal. So I like that it's a little bit of a chiller groove. It's also September now. The summer release season is over. We're gonna start turning down the energy dial a little bit, leading up into Christmas, and it's like, yeah, it's the natural order of things in a way. Rapper Key was a nice touch. I quite like that. In fact, let's see if I can find it. Just the combination of that just constant walking bass and kick with Key on a not very high pitched rapping tone, but also getting a lot of the vocal fills in the background is such a refreshing Key take. And if I had to pick a moment in the song, like how I've been doing in like the text form reviews and things like that, I think it would have to go to this rap verse because it's I don't want to call it like uncharacteristically Key, but it's he delivers a lot of impact in a package that is very tame. Like on paper, it's minimally or the instrumental is very minimal. The top line, the movement of it is very minimal. Sure, you've got like the vocal fills and ad libs in the background, but it's a very minimal verse, and yet it really packs a pretty mean right hook. And I think that kind of comes down to how groovy that beat is. That beat, that beat is very nice indeed. Overall, I'm very pleased with it. I'm very pleased with it indeed. Do I like it more than Killer? I don't think so. At least not on first listen. Killer was a song. Let me tell you. A very good song. I very much enjoyed it. Having said that, it was a very me-coded song. Very intense, high-pace retro synth song. It was going to be hard to top that, just based off of those two parameters. But I like it. I like it. And I'm kind of curious to see what the B sides are like, because Key always kind of drops a couple fire B sides on his albums. Admittedly, I don't know if I'm going to be filming myself listening to it. I may resort to doing a text form album review in the comments section, so to speak, just because I'm, you know, I'm technologically limited as to what I'm able to do with the current setup that I have, just based off of, hardware limitations and time constraints. It's based on the fact that I have to double render these in a way that I didn't have to do before. But, I'm still gonna check out the rest of that one, regardless if I make a video on it or not, because it's kind of been like the thing is I'll go check out an MV, listen to the rest of the album, and pretty much playlist it. And if it's anything shiny related, very good chance that the entire album gets playlisted anyway. So who knows? But that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let's work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to make brighten up someone else's day to day. Know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.